How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. All right, here we go to the college bowl game tonight. We have South Alabama and Western Kentucky meeting. In this one, South Alabama has been around four. Now they're settling about 3.5 point favorite. Total 57.5.
Yeah, so we have a pretty good matchup here between the Sun Belt and Conference USA. South Alabama here is looking for its first bowl win ever, or I guess it's pretty much first time in school history that they've made it this far. Jaguars only losses here to UCLA and Troy. You'll see a lot of quarterback Carter Bradley, the Damian Webb. Are pretty much their star players here. So you'll see a lot of action here tonight. Western Kentucky, on the other hand, they're 8-5, looking to win their ninth bowl game in 11 years here. Hilltoppers are led by a really good quarterback, Austin Reed. He's second in passing with 49 yards, just second to Michael Penix Jr. And he's fourth in the NCAA with touchdowns with 36. So there's going to be, I think plenty of action here today. But I think this one is kind of going to come down to some defensive play here today. So if I take a look at the Hilltopper side of the ball, they are 17th best in scoring efficiency, but they're ranked 14th best in defensive efficiency. South Alabama, on the other hand, a little bit worse on offense at 56, but also have a pretty good defense sitting at 32nd there as well. It's almost kind of surprising to me that the Hilltoppers haven't had more wins with that highly ranked defense. So probably some pretty close ones there. Haven't really looked back to see what that is, but I mean, I'm expecting the Hilltoppers here to kind of dictate the pace in this one here this evening. The under is 6-1-1. In the Hilltoppers' last 8 games overall, 3-0-1 to the under in the last 4 games following an ATS loss. And then 4-1 in the last 5 versus Conference USA here for the Jaguars here. Under a 7-2 in the Jags' last 9 versus a team with a winning record as well. So I think this one, even though we may see some scoring, is going to fall under the total of 57.5 today.
All right, Mindy here on Western Kentucky and South Alabama here going under 57.5. This game will be played in the New Orleans Bowl. This will be in a dome situation here, so in Louisiana. And of course, Austin Reed, you mentioned, he was someone who announced that he was hitting the transfer portal. And that's what he said right after the season. Maybe the grass wasn't greener. He comes back to the school, and then we see the line move. So that kind of saw the line kind of move a bit. That was because Reed just changed his mind about transferring. He's going to say, well, we're going to stay here at Western Kentucky. Why not? Because they like to throw the football.
Yeah, they were able to convince him to stay there. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No, I was going to say here, Carter Bradley, you kind of think more with Alabama as their defense, right? But then again, you look at Bradley had some pretty good success. And Hilltopper is a team that you always think about offensively, but as you said, they did play good enough defense here. It's not the defense that we see in the past where, these high-flying teams that average 500 almost give up 500 yards a game. It's not that the case anymore with Western Kentucky.
Yeah, and then if you kind of take a look at where they've been, this season as well, kind of like what you talked about, South Alabama, probably known for a little bit more of their offense. They're 7-4 to the over, while Western Kentucky, they're 4-8 to the under here this season. And it's another indication too. This line opened up at 61, and of course was pushed down to where it is right now at that 57. And a half as well. But yeah, I mean, I really think that the pace is going to be, dictated, by the Hilltoppers. So, it's one of those, like, they do lead, in the nation in pass plays, like over 25 yards. So it's one of those, they have a quick strike offense. But it's going to be, interesting to see how they will match up against South Alabama that has played some really, really good teams, here this season. I think they're going to be very competitive. And I think actually defense is going to come to play here today, especially in the dome where they get finally nice weather in a bowl game.
Yeah, dome in the way they can appreciate that. In New Orleans there, Western Kentucky, South Alabama under 57.5. This one will have a start time here of 9 Eastern time on ESPN. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at TonySpix.com for today's action. Great results here in the NHL. Some good results over the last 7 days overall. A great run right now in college hoops the last 7 days. 555 units of profit. Also showing profit in the Bulls here over the last 7 days. So, Mindy, we got action today here. Big card from the NBA, some hockey. Lots of college basketball today as we're hitting that holiday rush now with all that. We got afternoon games. So it looks like we've got like Saturday type cards with morning, night action as well. What do you have going over at
Right.
Tony's Picks?
Well, I have a couple games, going right now that I've been, checking out here this afternoon. It is always fun, I think, to have some of these day games that we can check out. And we're, of course, getting to this time of season where we have more people that are, off work, maybe enjoying a little bit of vacation time, or at least hopefully, right, to where we can get more sports in. Like we're not getting enough, in the evenings. We got to fit some more in here during the day. But yeah, in action a lot tonight in college basketball. There's some really good games, really nice matchups. So pretty excited for the card here today. It did go ahead and put up a 7-pack. Like I said, I have plenty of plays today, so I think you can find a little bit of everything that you're looking for if you get one of those packages here today. Then also in on the NHL and NBA, I do have a 3-pack in both of those there as well. So even in more action, been hitting really well this week, like you had said. I'm excited to keep it up. Been, accumulating all the stats, all the data. Been working through the steam in the morning, so I feel like I got a pretty good handle on everything here this week and moving forward. So excited! So yeah, go ahead if you don't, want to get one of these packages just solely for today. Why not try me out for a 3-day pass, get you through here the holiday weekend with a 7-day, and then you can also use the promo code TonyT at checkout for you as well to save some more money, because everyone likes to put more cash in their pocket, from these holiday wins. So looking forward to a fun weekend here as well, Tony.
That's right. So again, I'm here with Mindy Hahne over at Tony'sPicks.com as we flash the records that she's doing great work here in college hoops as well as NHL. It's been really going well for Mindy, so get on board right now over on the site. You'll be able to find Mindy's place today. As she mentioned, she has a Wednesday night fast break 3-pack here from the NBA going off, as well as NHL 3-pack, so in action there. College basketball, she's heavily in action tonight with a 7-pack, so lots of action going on tonight on the ice and on the hardwood from Mindy, so you can go that route. Or as she mentioned, here we are on a Wednesday. You may consider that 7-day all sports pass. So this will cover you for the weekend. All of Mindy's premium plays for 7 days. It covers all the NFL. Remember, the NFL, we've got games Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So a 4-day work week in the NFL. All the college football bowl games here for 7 days. All our NBA, all the college hoops, all these holiday games going off right now. We're gonna have cards like this here through the week, as well as, of course, the NBA Christmas Day games, the Christmas NFL. Remember, we split some of the games off Saturday and Sunday from the NFL, including the Monday as well. So a good time to get that 7-day pass. And of course, you could use that promo code TonyT at checkout. That will save you 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab. And when you do that, you'll land right on Mindy's page, and you'll find her plays today. Those long-term packages up here today from the major sports, from college basketball, NBA, NHL, or if he's mentioned we prefer, just get the 7-day pass and get covered for 7 days of plays from Mindy, who's been on fire here on the site. You've checked all the leaderboards, where she's doing great work there. So get signed up right now. All right, Mindy, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy with more picks there. And of course, that morning steam. I know you guys will be going on holiday break, so you're trying to cram in all these games in before your break after Thursday show.
Exactly. So yeah, you can go over to at Tony's Picks Mindy, and you can get more free plays today. You might as well get your fill of the free winners that we offer at Tony's website here. On the YouTube channel, we give out lots of free plays. On Twitter, we give out lots of free plays. So you can kind of find lots of free plays everywhere. And then you can get our best of the best when you go to Tony'sPicks.com and check out our multi-capper website. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys all get a chance to take a look at it and the functionality. And then also, yeah, catch me and Ramon in the mornings. What a way to start off your day. I enjoy it. It's makes me excited to get with you guys in the chat room and with Ramon to get my day started off right with the morning steam. We had tons of steam plays this morning. Ramon's kicking us off there with, getting into all of the action and where all the money's going. So I think it's been really helpful. I think the folks in the chat room have really liked it. It's a really nice function. And so I think you should join us for the show. And then we also go over all of the major cards. So we go over every game in the NBA, in the NHL. Usually do about 5 to 7 in college basketball right now, just because we have those big slated games in hockey and in the NBA. We definitely go ahead and catch all of the NFL, which we, have already started. We have made our way through Thursday and then through the noon game Central Time, the early games anyway, on Saturday. So we'll hit the rest of the, NFL slate tomorrow. So make sure you get there to watch that. We're also going to do 4 more bowl games. So there's a lot of action. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and get, some of those plays, for Christmas Day, like DePaul and Creighton and some of those NBA games, you'll have to go ahead and buy one of our packages to get our best plays, because unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess for me, we're taking a little bit of time off to get some rest and to hang out with our families. But we appreciate the viewership, and thanks so much, you guys. We really appreciate it.
Exactly, guys. So get on to check out the Morning Steam Show over here on our channel, because you'll be able to tune in and check out Ramon and Mindy as they give out those free plays. It's also archived on our YouTube channel, also on our podcast. So I know this at this hour here, many of you are working. So if you like to drive home and listen to get all the plays there, and also the rundown of today's card, you can find our podcast on all major platforms. It's Tony's Picks. You put that in the search term on your favorite platform and listen in. You'll find every pick there in podcast form, every show in podcast form. Listen to this morning's Morning Steam Show on your way home as they break down today's cards here from NBA, NHL, so a little bit of college hoops as well, and of course the football they sprinkle in here to get in before the holidays. So be sure to check them out there on the Morning Steam, on the podcast, or on video archive. When you get home from work, you can check out the video there and watch it as well. And a lot of the videos are individually edited too, so you can search your favorite video. And on our YouTube channel, just type in Morning Steam Pick for team versus team, and you'll find it, especially for those late games. Because sometimes you forget about those late games. You need that late game. There you go. They cover them all there on the Morning Steam. Right, Mindy, as always, great having your show. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
I will see you then. Have a good evening.
You too. Mindy Hahne here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here on Game Day Picks Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m.